we return back to what we believe to be the world's most haunted house, 30 East Drive. Over the last 5 weeks, we've had an amazing opportunity to investigate this location 5 times, and on this particular night, we decided to do something a bit different on this one. 2 lone vigils, Griff starting it and then me going in second, followed by 2 locked off cameras. We aren't disappointed with the results. Another incredible night at 30 East Drive, and one we won't be forgetting anytime soon.
So, if you haven't guessed already, I am currently... I'm in Pontefract, ladies and gentlemen. Steve's gone, Soph's gone, it's just me on my own. We thought we'd give you a little bit of a special setup of some lone vigils on tonight's episode. I've got a K2 meter set up on the clock by the cross. If you haven't noticed already, the cross is the right way around. I know a lot of people was like, oh my God. You know, it's like, oh God, no way. The cross is the opposite way around, which is obviously going to summon the demons. Now, I like to start up in Philip's room because Philip's room is one of the best areas for me. I just love it in Philip's room. I've had so many amazing experiences in Philip's room upstairs. Is there any chance that the spirit can come and talk to me? And by the spirit coming to talk to me, I mean, like, use one of the devices. Now, I'm miles away from that, guys. Can you get closer to that to make it go higher? This is Philip's room. Come on, come closer to it. Okay. Now this is what tends to happen when the batteries are out to die. The mail room's off. Can't use the mail room. Because the battery's gone. There's always a question I wanted to ask. And if you could reply, that'd be great. But would you like someone to live in this house again? If you would, can you give me some clear knocks? If you would like this house to return to being a house and a home for people, could you clearly give me 3 knocks, please? Just pull that evil looking doll off. If you can't pull the doll off, then push the green ball. Or if you could do both, that'd be excellent. And everyone at home would get to see you. Do you not like being filmed? Okay, I'm going in night vision. It's pitch black. I know you love the dark. I've got all the doors open. So we always ask for stuff to happen. That was weird. Stuff to happen. That was weird. Stuff to happen. That was weird. Behind me, I just heard a noise. Spirit. If you don't want to come and talk to me, I have another camera set up in the hallway. Now this camera is pointing down the hallway and pointing at the top of the stairs. I know at the top of the stairs you've had whispers. I know at the top of the stairs we've had girls talking and singing and laughing. On the stairs we've had black figures caught. So, energy of mine, show yourself. It's been a very long time since me and Stephen got anything out of this building. I don't know, because we have had little bits. Steve saw a figure. So I don't know if something's sneaking around here now. But again, the questions will always, it's always one of the hardest things to ask, because I've asked that many questions. I've asked that many questions in this property that you forget which ones, and I've probably repeated myself 1,000 times. There's definitely something in this house today, though. Are you someone that hides away from people now? Because me personally, I'm here. Oh, sorry, that's me again. Shut one of these doors. Or bang on one behind me. I'm supposed to have this power. This horrible power. And you've gone weak. You become pathetic. If you want us to go in the coal shed, push me in. Push me into the coal shed. I haven't got an issue with that. I haven't got an issue at all. If you want me in the coal shed, push me in. Yeah? Yeah. We can see right through the house. I'm going to go in the coal shed. He didn't want to push me in, but I'll step in here and I'll allow the door's shut behind me. This house is your house. Take it back. Take it back from everyone that's ever been here. Use all their energy. Transform into the scariest version of yourself and come back to this property. Show us that you exist. Show us that you're here. You are the most evilest spirit. It's so crazy to think that we've had all of these great experiences in this location and you've just gone. It's hard to believe that. I believe that you're still here. I believe that you still want to contact us. It's a little knock. 100% a knock as well. Over this way. I believe that you still want to contact us. It's a little knock. I believe that you still want to contact us. It's a little knock. I've never wanted something to happen so bad for you guys, you know, because I've already experienced a lot here. See this tap? See this tap right here? That tap, when I've been here at night, has turned itself on like so bad. Like, and I mean like as loud as you can. I've had to wake up in the night and turn it off. This room right here, I've had my phone smashed into bits on the floor. I hope that something happens in the night, because this place is better than what it's been the past few times. You've seen I've been all over the house. I've called out. I've told it to do something to objects. Nothing's moved. We've got cameras set up. We've got K2 set up. The mail room I think's completely dead. I will ask Stephen about that to see whether it was something that maybe it's died, maybe the battery was low, but if it was a full battery when you put it in, then we've got to look at something else. But we haven't got anything at the moment.
So Griff spent around about 1 hour doing his alarm vigil inside 30 East Drive. He got a few knocks, a few taps, but this next section, it feels like the house just came alive. As soon as I come back into the building, I was changing the batteries on the camera and we both heard this thunderous noise come from underneath us. We weren't ready, we weren't prepared, but thankfully the locked off camera down the bottom of the stairs captured it.
What was that?
In the back.
From where?
It did sound like it come from this section. Gotta be like
It was in this. It felt like it was underneath.
Griff said that not a lot happened during his vigil. Now it is pretty funny. I've got to tell you this. I've legitimately got to tell you this. When me and Griff come in to do the changeover, so I come in to change this battery and to change the battery in the hall, and as we was changing the battery, something banged from in the middle of the parents' room and Philip's room, like that kind of section. And Griff just looked at me and was like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, man, I don't even know. It was a huge, huge bang. Just come through saying bless. But that was pretty fun. I don't know if that was the spirit of the Black Monk. I don't know what he was. But it certainly caught me and Griff both off guard. I'm going to go back in that room right now.
Living room.
Oh!
Work.
Work? What do you mean by work? Are you telling me that going into the dark works? It's good to be back here, Spirit. Hello? I mean... That's got to be the battery. No, it's not. That's dead.
Down.
That is absolutely dead. So there's a good chance that was the battery. Very strange though. That's only lasted one investigation. Usually they last about 4 or 5. It's only lasted this one. Not saying anything's drained it. It did just say down. Are you down below? Okay, I'm now in the living room. He was just calling out. Now in the kitchen. Can you see me at all, Spirit? Can you see where I am? It's amazing to be back inside your house. As I said, we heard a loud bang as he was changing the battery over. Very loud. So I'm just sitting on the stairs right now. If you could, Spirit, could you walk into the hall? Right here, right around this corner. Do we have the spirit of Emma, Emily, Simon, Fred, if any of you can hear me, or even if it's not you, one of the other spirits that roam around inside this house, could you come and walk towards the camera and come and join me on the stairs?
Hanged.
Hanged? I will say, I've got a very cold head. It's like goosebumps just coming from like this side, like all over like the top. It's like very cold chill on the back of my head. It's happening again now. It's quite weird. Are you afraid of the cameras? Is that what it is? Is it that you don't want to be seen? Or you don't want to show the world who you are? I totally get it. I understand that you're fed up. But something's going on. I feel like something's building. As we said, we heard a bang about 30 minutes ago. Huge crashing sound. Come from within this house. A few weeks back I seen the figure. And I don't really see anything ever, but I seen this black thing. It was a little head. It was no facial features. It was like the size of a child, I should say. A really small child. And it was just a head kind of looking, and they darted away. Incredible. And I didn't scream. I didn't run away. I just calmly said to Jace, I've just seen something up there. And he was a little child. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm going absolutely freezing cold. I'm ice cold at this moment, guys. I don't know if the camera can show. My hairs are absolutely standing up. I've got extreme goosebumps. Can you see me? Are you watching me right now? I'm a bit anxious. Oh my God. Just heard something come from this room. It's like a shuffling noise. We have seen some big spiders, so I can't put it out the question that it was them. I just heard something come from here. I was extremely cold a second ago. Very nervous. These are the feelings that I do love, to be fair. I did just hear something making a noise in here. Are you trying to play with one of the push chairs? Oh my God, what am I doing? Okay, you know what, I'm going to put the camera on my face, because if something happens here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to keep the camera on my face for now, because I'm not going to lie, I did feel a bit tense having my back towards this door while I'm looking into this room in utter darkness. So just to make things a bit easier and keep my nerves at a good level, I'm just going to have the camera facing me looking out there, because I felt a bit exposed kneeling down here with my back towards the hall. Still am, but if something happens, if something's seen, the camera's going to capture it. Griff and Soph will be coming back into the house soon. We're going to film some more, and we're going to get to bed at a reasonable hour. We've brought the chargers, and the cameras are going to be running all night. We're going to see if we can capture anything while we're sleeping. Because a lot of times we've had activities when we go to bed. Is that going to happen tonight? I feel very on edge. I know not a lot has really happened. Thought I heard like a little shuffle noise. I get extremely cold, some extreme goosebumps. But in the grand scheme of things, nothing has been captured on camera. No paranormal activity has happened. But I'm very nervous. Or anxious. I think that's the better word. Hold on. Something just. I think that was the window. I think that was the window. I think there was someone coming. Okay then. The fuck? Jace? Hold on. Something just knocked the fucking window.
Has that been 40 minutes?
Did you? I know you didn't. Any of you knocked that window?
No.
No.
Come to the door or knock?
No.
No.
We've just been here.
The whole time.
That's mental.
What would happen?
Was there a knock?
It sounded like someone knocked, like banged, like knocked on the window, like.
No.
And I just thought, okay, I think
Just
maybe
here.
Griff and Self are here to come back in. I didn't know how long I'd really been in there.
It's over been 45 minutes, yeah?
And I just, honestly, I thought, so I went down there expecting to say hello to you guys, and you're saying you're here.
we've
We've just
been
been here. We were waiting for you to come out.
Yeah, we've been here the whole time.
Okay, well, come back in then, because I don't feel particularly
Get back
comfortable.
inside.
Do you want us to come in?
I'd say come
No,
in.
no, because what if something's going to happen? You ain't going to sacrifice that. Go on, just give it 5 minutes.
Fuck. Okay, well, that's made me a bit uneasy. That was a loud fucking knock. That was a loud knock, that was. Oh. Just breaks the entire mood, don't he? But okay. Okay. I've just heard something. Someone knocked on a window or a piece of glass or something. Hold on. Hold on. Something's knocked. Clear as day. Something's knocked on a window or a piece of glass or something.
Hang.
Very loud. I legitimately thought that those guys were going to be outside. They're in the car. Oh man. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Just going to the dark. Was I upstairs? Oh fuck. Okay, Okay, I haven't felt like this for a while. I know something's here tonight. Me and Griff both heard that bang. I've had little things. And now something's just knocked a window. I couldn't tell you which window it was, but I heard it. It was loud and clear. What else can you do? Right now, what else can you do? When you did leave, I have had like huge amounts of goosebumps. Like when I was upstairs, like you could see it on my arms, they'd all gone up.
Yeah.
When I was sitting on the stairs, like the entire back of my head went ice cold, freezing, like a cold shiver and everything all down there. When I was standing on the landing, it sounded like a shuffling noise coming from Philip's room.
Yeah.
It was very light. I don't know if the camera would have picked it up, but it was like a shuffling noise, and I'm like, oh shit. You said that earlier, didn't you?
And that's exactly where I had it.
You had it?
In Philip's room.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was sort of doing something, and then all of a sudden I turned, and then I heard this shuffling,
Yeah.
and I thought, that's really weird. Maybe it was my clothes, like, because I was I moved a bit, but it didn't sound like me.
Yeah.
It sounded like it came from kind of behind me.
Was that before we even turned
Oh,
up?
it was before you guys came.
Yeah.
It was probably about an hour before you came, and actually I got really cold.
Yeah.
And it was really a very strange kind of sensation because it was from behind.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So as you can see, Griff's getting ready for bed, trampling all over my lovely cam bed. And then big clodhoppers. Size what, Jace?
You need to pump him up some more.
No, it was pumped up. It's when you've stood
No,
in
no,
it.
you need to pump it up a bit more because that's rock solid on the floor. That is, and I haven't.
Honestly, it was pumped up.
Spirit.
So I'll have to do it again.
Must have been the ghost.
So yeah, what Griff's doing, he's setting up his Bane machine that helps him survive through the night.
No. It's a fucking. What's it actually called? It's What is it? What is it when you stop breathing in your sleep?
Everything I described, just with a different name.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Everything I said was accurate.
Oh, what is this bed? Oh, it's the springy one.
Is it the Uncle Fester bed?
Yeah, man.
Anyway, we're all getting ready for bed. We do have a locked off camera right there still. So that's actually plugged into the wall, and that should record for about 13 hours, I believe. And we're going to plug this up as well. So we're going to be going to bed. It's past midnight. We're all a bit tired, so we're all going to come into this one room just to discredit any of the contamination. We're going to have the camera set up in the doorway.
Fucking swear to God.
And yeah, hopefully we get some good stuff.
Well, you just... I can't... Look at this bed. I'm sunk into it. It's a nightmare, eh?
It is. So you say my bed's gone down?
It's all bed gone down 100%.
That's weird.
What? What's happening? Honestly, what's happened?
There's something knocked that.
Is there any way it can fall down?
Well, I put it on.
This was on a tripod.
Yeah, I was at least 2-3 meters away, just over here, like by that chair.
Well, we've got a thing with cameras being thrown over now, don't we, Jace?
Well, as you passed it, could you have knocked to the top? And then by the time you got over it was tilting too far and it fell.
I'll have to just check back on the footage. I didn't feel like I touched it.
Because I just turned around and the fucking camera's on the deck.
Oh no.
I do believe the camera just fell over on its own, because there's no way in hell that we're having 2 cameras fall over in 2 separate investigations within a couple of weeks of each other. You know, we know how rare the paranormal is, so for the chances of that happening twice, pretty much back to back, me and Griff aren't buying it. So I think it was just the camera falling over on the tripod. You know, maybe it was just a bit too top heavy and it just fell and crashed on the floor. But moving on to the rest of the video, and this section is incredible. Some of the things that you're about to see is amazing. As you've just seen, some incredible captures during the night. The first thing that caught my attention was the hissing and what sounds like touching of the camera, like, you know, rubbing over the camera or something. It's such a bizarre noise, very, very creepy, followed by the knocking on the door. Now what's crazy about that is if you listen to it on the replay, the knocking comes very close from our camera, and when you see the replay of the camera that's down the bottom of the stairs, it's a lot more fainter. Very, very amazing. Followed by a loud booming noise, and then to top it off, what happened to Griff? If you look at him, it looks like something pushes on his chest. Now, I don't know if it was like a spasm that you have when you're sleeping, but after checking the footage over 2.5 hours, that's the only time that he actually does that movement.
That was the worst night's sleep I've ever had.
Was bad, Randy.
Yeah. Let's get up. Let's switch it round.
Okay, so our
Still got the same clothes on.
another investigation is done at 30 East Drive. It was a lot of fun, to be fair. We our alarm vigils were quite good. We did do a bit of investigating after that, but not really much happened. We went to bed at around about 1 o'clock. We set the cameras up. What did you hear during the night? You
I
said,
heard like a massive loud bang. I thought the camera was on, but Steve's told me the camera was off.
this camera died. The one downstairs, the locked off camera, was on.
Yeah.
I actually heard something as well, and I don't know exactly what it was. I think I just caught the end of it. But again,
It was like the one I heard was like kind of like, I don't know if I caught the end of it or the start of it, but it was like a loud, like maybe like a something like loud, just like
Yeah.
that. But we'll see.
But we've got all the footage to check back in the edit. But it's again amazing to hang out at 30 East Drive. Good to hang out with South. And obviously, there's no point saying it, but we will be returning here.
I've got like a little mohawk.
We will see you on another adventure soon.
Nice.